Well, hello.
Hello.
I've got a big birthday this month. Big birthday. And so my daughter and I went up to New York City last weekend to celebrate and saw 3 Broadway shows. That's awesome. And I was going to sing.
What'd you say?
I saw Chess.
Oh.
I saw Ragtime.
Great.
I saw Maybe Happy Ending.
Great.
Wow.
Great shows. All of them great shows. But that's actually not where I'm going to go with this. We also went to the 9/11 Museum and Memorial, which I'd always wanted to do. How many of you guys were in D.C. when that happened, when 9/11? Anybody else downtown? And I was working on Capitol Hill with my now husband, and just going through that memorial was just, it made me relive those hours of, months of just terror and sadness. But then we also realized that hope and beauty and unity could also arise from those ashes. And so the musical Come From Away depicts that well, of what the good that could have come out of such tragedy. And another story that inspires me from that musical is the story of Beverly Bass. She was the first female captain of American Airlines, and that was in 1986 that she became captain. 15 years later, she found herself flying over the Atlantic Ocean as the planes hit the towers. And this is her story. My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes depart, and watching them fly, something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad said, be patient, he said, just see what happens. So I took my first lesson, came down from the sky, and told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And I got my first job flying for a mortician in a tiny Bonanza, just a corpse and me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. And suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But those World War II pilots, they all complain. They say girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants were my friends back then, and they said, are you better than us, do you think? But I kept getting higher, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of those pilots protesting me, well, they can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one sane, stay grounded, looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I got enough female teaching men to be pilots, 'cause suddenly I am a senior instructor, and somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm, when suddenly someone on there to air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action, and the one thing I love more than anything was used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and the sky.
Very nice.